Welcome
to the Cosmic Ocean.
to the
I am
Cosmic
Fatima.
Ocean.
You can follow me on Hija del Maíz with the E with the ZE. TikTok, Instagram.
My name is Nayeli. You can follow me at the Nay_area on all platforms. I feel so tired today.
I know. Why are you so tired? You you
I'm
slept.
exhausted.
Girl, I'm tired. I had to take your sister to school every day.
Wait, continue.
And I had to stay up. No, there was one day I went back to sleep. I was like, fuck this
Yeah.
crap. I'm going back to sleep.
Well, luckily she's your daughter.
Oh man.
No, you know why I'm so fucking tired? I didn't sleep like I slept last night. I slept last night, but I was like in and out of sleep, and when I would wake up, I was like, I was working. I got some downloads.
Oh, that's why you're
I
so
got some tea to tell you.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Yeah, so they were like basically
Hold on.
I'm gonna
Times.
say it.
Okay. I was dreaming that we bought this was like when we were it was a while okay, so you guys were little and we bought an old down broken down traila and we were fixing it. That's what I dreamed. Yeah.
Oh my god. So the tea that I wanted to share with you,
So the download.
the download, they were saying that she knows. That she knows that it's you. Or she knows that you like she has an inkling or something. And
Oh.
she's just and that so basically we've been having
I don't have a hard ass fucking
you really have, like, you've been having a really hard year. I think physically, like, it's really manifested for you. I forgot about you guys. I'm so sorry if you guys are commenting. Happy Valentine's Day. Hello, Grand Rising. How are you and motherhood for you? God bless the baby. Dude, Ari.
Oh, thank you, Ari.
Ari, that is my mother's baby. My baby is in here and he's ginormous. It's like
ginormous.
the biggest baby you've ever seen.
This one's mine.
He's right there. You can only see his little head. And this is Gordy. This is my little sister, you guys.
Yeah, I got mad at Nayeli. Was it this week?
I was just thinking about that. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna cancel you. I was thinking
I got mad at Nayeli this week. Go ahead.
I was thinking that's why I said that, because I say it. That's what I say here.
Oh.
Yeah.
She was talking to her father, and then she was like, my baby was crying, and then she's like, that's my mother's baby. I was like, not your sister? Not your little sister?
I was like, I'm so
You
sorry.
rude ass?
I'm so sorry. Don't take it personal. Hi, Sophie. Love you. Oh, hello. Thank you for being our number one gifter, girl.
Is Sophie your sister?
Yeah, Sophie, my sister.
You're in school, girl.
Yeah, my mom had a baby. In April, she called everybody into her room, and she was like,
We're pregnant.
everybody knew, though. Everybody we were all in there, and we were like, yeah, we kind of knew you were going to say that, huh? Remember?
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you, Ari. Fatima, how does it feel to start over again after so long?
Who's asking that? Ari. Oh my God, it's kicking my ASS. It's so hard, but it's so worth it. So I had totally completely forgotten how hard this is. Can put it down. Okay.
Because I don't want to hear her head.
I'll just speak up. So my other youngest is 17. So the pregnancy was it was beautiful, but it was really, really hard. Like, I hate being pregnant. It's just completely transparent. Truthful was so hard. But then, oh my God. So talking about this, so I feel like I totally leave during pregnancy. I felt like I was gone. And you felt that too, huh? You felt gone. Hold up. But the moment that I was like ready to push and I was 10 centimeters dilated, I like felt like I came right back into my body. And it was crazy because you walked into the hospital, the delivery room, and did you notice? I think you told me I noticed.
So you had an induced labor, and we were at the hospital for a long time. She was at the hospital longer. She was there since 7 a.m. She didn't give birth. We can see you, Arizona, and it shows up on the screen. my little girl. Okay. And she was just like, I mean, you weren't bad or anything in that moment, but I
So-
remember.
So since we're talking a little bit, so I was induced because I'm over 40, and they said that women over 40, blah, blah, all these complications. So I was induced at 39 39 weeks. And
She was already at 39.
it's crazy
weeks.
because all my other 3 pregnancies were natural, no epidurals, no medicine, nothing. And so this one was completely different.
Super different.
Completely. So I was induced. I had an epidural. I had Pitocin. And it was just
She had all the things.
everything. And then they scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, they did.
Because so it was me and my partner at the hospital all day, and they came in and they just said all these complications because I have a fibroid, and it's a pretty big fibroid. And so I had been trying to treat it before just naturally, but then I got pregnant. So then I stopped, and obviously it grew with the uterus. And so they were saying that it was right by the birth canal, so that if for some reason it got in the way, they were gonna have to slice me open like this. And they were just, yeah, they just scared the crap out of me. But at one point, I was like, you know what, it's gonna be fine, and I just let it flow. But I got scared for a moment, and then I just stopped. But then I was like, let me just get the epidural just in case, because they were giving me the Pitocin, and I was like, I can't. It's too much. It's too much pain. So let's just go ahead and do the epidural. And it was fine. It was just, I was still feeling the contractions. They were really bad. But anyway, going back, I got to 10.
You were still feeling the contractions?
I was feeling, it was really bad. There was a moment that was really bad, like really bad. And then she went and put
After she gave you the epidural?
like when you guys left, I started feeling it was horrible. But then she went and gave me like 2 more boluses, and then I just felt, and then it went away.
Crazy. Okay, and then
So then everybody left. We were gonna take
she
a
had
nap.
like a big ass bag of epidural or fentanyl or whatever.
Yeah.
Like a big ass
So I didn't push it. I was trying not to.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
it.
Anyway, so then you guys left.
Yeah, and she was like, okay, you know what I mean? I didn't see her too bad at all. I didn't see you bad. But when I came back, she was sitting up on her bed, crisscross applesauce. Her light, it was like her light was on. And she was like, we were just waiting for you. And I was like, oh, shit, it is time.
My light had been off. No, but it was funny because I was like, okay, I felt all this pressure. And I was like, shit, I'm ready. But then Nayeli and the girls Sophie had just left.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me give him an hour to sleep. And then the nurse came in and she's like, we can't wait anymore. So I was like, okay.
Damn.
And so then my partner called Nayeli, we're ready. And so he told her I was at 7. I was actually already at 10.
Damn.
And so I waited 20 minutes. You guys you flew.
Yeah, hell yeah. There was nobody there. It was like 3 a.m. and I was like,
boom. And so then she flew over. And as soon as they walked in, I was like, we're ready. And I felt, oh my God, the moment they told me I was ready, I was like, I'm back.
yeah.
I'm back.
And you can
Baby,
tell
I'm back.
100%. I don't know. For me, I feel like it took a minute.
It took a minute for you.
Yeah, I felt like very out of body. And like when I saw Noah, I was like
And I think
shocked. I was like, what is this?
I felt like you came back a little bit,
Oh,
but then
for TikTok, you're not in it.
you came back. Oh shoot.
Hold on.
But you came back
Oh, there we go.
completely. You came back completely, I think, at the point of when you had your sobada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. So in community,
Times. And then it was so interesting, the healing last night.
dude, yes, that's what I was fucking telling you. That's what I was telling you. So last night we did healings for our Mayan tradition. It was like the day of healing, so our shaman asked us to do healings on each other. Lisette said, just wanted to share that seeing 3 generations of your family here seems beautiful and magical. Ashe. Technically, it's still 2 because this is my little sister, but
The other one is here.
Noah's here. So Noah's here. And it is really beautiful. I didn't realize the magic in it. I mean, to a certain extent, we didn't know the magic of starting a podcast together.
Yeah.
We did know, like the mother daughter, we understood that. But somewhere along the line, I think it became so normal to do the podcast that I forgot about that magic. But then I remember reading a comment on my TikTok that somebody was like, "I love your podcast. Like my mom and I listen to it together, and we just process our trauma." And I was like, "That's why we did it. That's why we did it, so that you guys can,
Process all our trauma together.
yeah, and just to normalize that, normalize the." We end up beefing during the podcast sometimes.
Oh. And we stay on and we finish.
Yeah, we do stay on. And if you can't tell, just watch our faces. Because our faces will tell you everything. Okay, so this is literally the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. It's like a little miniature baby lotion.
You can sponsor us. We love it.
Oh, okay. So you used to, but now it's been better. The beefing, or what, Dora?
Dora, shut up.
Yeah, Dora does know though.
Oh, so Pandora Bora is my sister. Pandora Bora, 333 or 303 or what is she? 333. Okay, so she was here. What is it? A year and a half ago, maybe 2, and she was gonna film a podcast episode with us. Hold on.
She did film a podcast with us.
But I know, but I'm telling her about that day.
Okay, why? What happened that
She
day?
came. We were getting ready to film, and then we all got me and you and Sophie got a huge,
Oh, we did get into a huge fight.
huge fight right before, and we were beefing, and so then we still had to film, and it was the roughest episode.
Why? We were all crying. Wait, what was the beef? I don't remember.
The toast. I don't want to say it.
Wait, what was the beef?
It was a slur that you said. I said a slur.
Tell me my ear. Hold on, I can't. It was a slur.
But you said I said it was a slur. I said something. You said it was a slur. I said it wasn't a slur. Then Sophie jumped on and kept saying it. Then we were like beefing. It was just like, whoa.
Oh yeah.
Now you
That-
remember.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, it was. Ooh.
I don't remember the beef though.
You
But I
just
think
got
that
mad.
was-
It just turned into a whole. You don't see me. You don't listen to. I don't know. It just turned into.
Oh my god! Of course it was me. That got her
Yeah.
feelings hurt.
And then Dora's just like.
I said it was bad. I don't even remember, honestly.
You know? Oh, poor Dora. And then we still had to film after that.
We do that though a lot.
But like true professionals, we did it.
We showed the fuck up. We
Even though we're
showed
like
the fuck
this.
up. I'm gonna rewatch. I have to rewatch all of them actually. You should help me in rewatching or listening. I think that's the first one that was recorded too.
No.
Jesus. Yeah, it was recorded.
So we recorded that one? They're all recorded. What do you mean?
Or at least posted. Hold on, let me check on
No,
YouTube.
I think we were already a year in.
YouTube?
Oh, that was on YouTube. Oh.
Where's the YouTube? Wait, hold on. Oh, Marisol. I didn't see those other ones. My mom had my little sister at 42, but she had a tumor and had to get a C-section.
Oh, who's that?
Damn, Marisol.
Oh my gosh.
And then she said, and when she came home, she got a blood clot, so I had to step in and take care of both of them. I was 14 at the time.
Oh my god.
You were a baby. It is the first one we posted.
Oh, let me see.
It's just like that.
What is it?
right
Oh, okay,
here.
it doesn't say. Oh my god. I think you can still see your face. Is your face still like red?
I don't know, but I was fucking ripped.
Let me see.
My arms were huge.
Woohoo!
I just need to go back to the gym. That's all I gotta say.
Going back, the question. Okay, so it is hard, but it's so much better this time around because I have so much more patience. I'm so much more calmer. I understand everything, and so, and it's just I can be home, and it's so much more accessible in the sense of I don't have to leave her. I don't have to go to work. I don't have to, so it's just better with that. And And I guess with age does come wisdom.
Ashe, real. Or yeah, I would say that's real. Hello, Fatima. How are you? Um, so I wanted to talk about too how in community. So we have our community with our shaman, right? In community, we had this woman who, when I was pregnant, she came up to us and she told us like how difficult her postpartum journey was, and because of that she started making products specifically for um postpartum moms. And
Oh, we'll link her Instagram. It's Mamitas Herbitas.
hierbitas mamitas,
Yeah. Well,
one or the other. This woman made mamitas hierbitas. I really really love the products that she has, and she gave me a goodie bag.
she told her
What was
about
my? Oh
a
yeah.
ceremony that is called closing of the
Oops,
closing
sorry.
closing of the bones, and this is a very sacred indigenous practice where they literally go and close the uterus and close the portal. So it is believed that when you give birth, you are opening portals and you have to walk through that portal to get the baby, and the baby walks through that portal to come back and to come into this world, into this earth. So this is a ceremony to close those portals and to physically close your body, close the womb, and bring your soul back into this life, into this reality. And I feel this was really amazing for Nayeli because I think you were gone.
Oh my god, I was hella gone, and then the way that this woman explained it to me, because so we called and we had to do like the woman that did the ceremony had to talk to me, and she was telling me that we're just an open portal. So like, yes, we already are a portal, but it's like a door that's never closed, and it's really like you cannot close it when you're pregnant. It's just open the whole time.
And oh my god, and I feel that because that's when I feel like it. When I tell you guys I feel that I was gone, I was at probably functioning at my 50%. If that.
Yeah, and it's insane. And so I was like that in Egypt.
Yeah.
I was an open portal in Egypt and experiencing like the most insane things in my whole life, like the most profound things. But we were going to such sacred sites, and I was doing it all on. Okay, and I was visiting all these sacred sites that were also these portals. So it was just a lot, and I couldn't close, I couldn't ground.
And it was your it was your here, I'll grab it.
Oh.
And it was your first pregnancy. You had just gotten pregnant, so it was just so much.
It was
Because
a
you
lot.
kind of, as women, I think we learn how we figure out how to survive, right? So then we go into this.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just putting this down.
So me being pregnant, I learned how to survive and being able to, like, you go into survival and you figure out how to function even though you're only half there.
Mm-hmm.
But you had just gotten pregnant, so you were still like, what?
This is also
WTF.
new. Yeah, and they always say the first trimester sucks
It
because
does.
it did. Like I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't smell anything, and then I was somewhere else. Like I just wanted home so bad. Um. Anyways, so yeah, that ceremony was incredible. They did a sauna, and then they did barridas while we were in the sauna. Barridas are where you grab, I think the curandera or the practitioner can decide what herbs they want to use, but they grab herbs and they bundle it together and they use the leaves of the herbs or just the herbs entero, fully, wholly, to clean off the energy. They like brush it over your body. And so they did that. They dipped him in water and then they would do that while we were in the sauna, or it was more like not a sauna. I mean, technically it's a sauna, but it was a temazcal. But I say sauna because we weren't in like a tent or anything.
Okay.
We were in like a sauna.
Okay.
And then after that, we're warm, right? So, and then they did like massages, womb massages too. And then after that, we went to the other part of the little building, little house, and they had all these like scarves or blankets on the floor, and we would lay on it, and they would grab. There was two practitioners, one on my left side, one on my right side. They would lift one blanket and like almost like funnel my energy back into my body. And I don't know if this makes sense. So I, I'm trying to see if there's anything. Give me So basically, the blankets were all like this on the floor, so they were like scarves. And there was one on my head, there was one on my neck, one on my shoulders. Like there was a lot. So then the women would be on each side and they would like pull it. Does that make sense? Like,
Can you get to me?
they'd be like,
So I would pull on this end and you would pull on that
yeah,
end.
so it was like this. Like this.
Ah.
And they were lifting up my head. So it was just like this while I was laying down. And then they would wrap it. They'd close it. So they closed it on my head and they did it tight, and then they would do it on my shoulders, and then they would tie it, and then they'd go to the next one and they would tie it. So just like bringing me back, you know, and like tying me up to make sure I don't leave. And it was crazy. It was really beautiful. I really liked it.
Oh no, and that helped you so much. That helped you so much. Will you go ahead and look at Marisol's comment? Hold
Oh
on.
yeah. Where the hell did my baby go? And I didn't realize like that was something that people did. I was like, oh my God, thank God people do that. It's the most healing experience ever. And I was doing it all alone. I had moved from my hometown and had no family around. Marisol, that is so crazy to me.
And
So
it is
crazy.
so common though. It is so common.
And my husband was always working, so no help, but I made it. Damn. You are a warrior being.
Man, I swear to God, we have to do something for women because it's such a lonely.
You know what we're doing? That has been so like you like went into my head and picked the thought up. I was literally thinking, so we were in class. I'm just bringing the thought back. We were in class in Kapuli, and Natalie said we have to take care of the mothers because somebody else was talking about something like that. And that's been very in the forefront of my mind. Then one of our community members gave us all these goodies. And she gave me some and she gave you some. And she goes, it's because you know what? We have to take care of our mothers.
I have to tell her thank you.
Yeah. And today I'm like thinking about it while we're here. But you know what we're doing? We're doing the shadow work classes. We're doing the ancestral classes. Like that's for the mothers. Like we are giving them the opportunity to reclaim their power.
Breaking those generational curses.
To break their generational
to not pass it on.
We are awakening them to their energy, to their light. We are helping them in their journey, reminding them they're not alone, leading, showing being vulnerable so that they can see like they're not alone. So that's what we're doing. And I have to make that post though, because I feel like they need to know like this is for the mothers to come back to your being.
Dang. No, and you know what, Marisol, it's unfortunately it's like so common, but you made it. Like you said, you made it. You made it out, and I guess it's just something to heal too, because so we were doing that healing yesterday.
Oh my God, that was the other part. So thank you for that. We had to do healings for class, and we had been doing healings all last week. So remember I told you guys that we were doing class
and it kicked
I was exhausted. Yeah, it was a lot.
It was hard. And I did mine from home.
Yeah, because these classes, and we're talking about the classes that we have to do, but I also like our classes that we gave, they were pretty intense too.
No, so we're talking about our Mayan classes that we attend.
Yeah. We have to do like we are doing work, and we are going deep into our inner beings, and we are looking at all these things that we have to be aware of, and we are constantly like observing, and like we're just going 24/7. And it's really difficult to rest during that time. Like literally I feel so tired every time we have those classes. Like I'm always so exhausted.
Well, the time doesn't help, but then the work that you're doing. So, but then Nayeli, I think you had a double whammy because you were doing your healings practicing at the class, and then you'd come home and practice with me.
Yeah, but I didn't think that was too bad. I think that just kicked my ass with my mouth. Well, I don't know. Maybe that did. I don't know. Anyways, so We were learning how to heal with the tobacco. We had already learned how to balance a person. In other communities, they call it smudging, but
Mm-hmm.
we were learning how to give healings,
Mm-hmm.
which are more in depth. And we had already been doing it for that whole week, so we really, I mean, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, okay, we're just gonna do another healing. Like, I
Right.
didn't think.
Like, oh, it's a practice.
Yeah. When we did it, tell me why. And it was like specifically to bring healing. Like, that's what we were doing this for. Tell me why old wounds came up that needed healing. Like, my mom was like, "Oh, your back, the epidural." I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "Oh my god, your uterus."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um what else? My head, just
Mm-hmm.
always being in my head or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And then for you, it was your leg and your
Mm-hmm.
hip,
Mm-hmm.
which was
And
also.
it's funny because I was just telling Nayeli how. So I had the epidural, and then after the epidural, it took a while for my right leg to wake up, and it was crazy because it wouldn't. Like I felt it, like it was numb, and so I
Uh-huh.
remember going into the second room, and it was still numb, and I couldn't get up, and so it was like, so that leg. I started doing Pilates, and that leg, I feel it so it has no like. My God, it's just slow. It doesn't have this. That's always been my stronger side,
Hmm.
and so now it's like I was doing Pilates, and on the left side it was great, and then on the right side it was like I could not fold it, and it's crazy. And so I was
Yeah.
just telling Nayeli how, dang, my right side really needs. It's really messed up right now.
Yeah, and we were just talking about it. It was like, oh my god, my leg. We were just like, oh my god, the pregnancy, the epidural, that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. But when we were doing the healing, they were like, actually, it's the right side of the body. It's the masculine energy. Like, they told us why you needed the healing and how it was connected spiritually, emotionally. And I just thought that was
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was not, I don't know. I was not expecting that. But that's the whole journey spiritually. They always give you what you need, and they always end up surprising me. Deb said Hermosa's happy
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Hello, Debs.
Day.
How are you today? Um, oops. Just making sure. We're also live on YouTube.
Dang, she's so big. Look at her.
She's ginormous. She's a little roly poly. Roly poly. Okay. My back hurts.
Speaking of the back. Oh, and then so then last night I was trying to sleep, and my right side, all of it, the hip, the leg, my even my back was so
Oh
sore.
my god. Are you serious?
So sore.
Damn. My uterus was sore. My lower abs were sore. I got up this morning and I was like, what the hell? Why am I sore?
Oh my god.
That's crazy, you guys. This is why I love this journey.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you don't have to be a mother to do our classes, but I also just want it to be a space where um
A safe
mothers
space.
can,
Mhm.
a safe space where mothers can, heal, because
Yeah.
we go through a lot.
And you can be like, yeah, I
We
hated
go
it.
through a
Like the
lot.
pregnancy
The
part. I hated
pregnancy,
this. I
yeah,
hate that. Because
mom
it's like,
hated
oh,
it.
I hated it.
I liked it. I liked the attention. I
Oh, I like
liked
that
everybody
part.
being nice to me. I
Yeah.
liked like seeing me carry a baby, but actually carrying a baby was like really fucking hard.
But people are nice to you now when you walk around with the baby.
Yeah, but it's like different. Like,
People are still nice to me and they open the door for me.
oh yeah. No, actually, people are not like that with me at all. I was like, Mom, what the fuck is happening right now?
Maybe they see you. Oh, look at that little girl who got pregnant when she's 15.
I guess. I don't know. I was telling my mom that I went to a Mexican store
That's what I was
and
remembering.
nobody was fucking helping me, and I was struggling. I was really struggling. Well, not really. Like, it was just not easy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it because nobody fucking helps me. This one old man held the door for me, but nobody held the door for me on the way out when I was holding my grocery bag and my baby who's like 15 fucking pounds.
Well, you know what I realized? I will never walk into a store now without the damn stroller. Because I went into I went into Dollar Tree and I had the gorda with me, and then the the little car seat didn't fit in the freaking buggy.
Um, that's why I would use the But it's a bitch, huh?
I know. So
On
then
short trips, it's a
it's
bitch.
a
Oh, and she doesn't even like it.
doesn't like it now. So I was like, I need to carry that jam stroller with me everywhere because then you just stick it in and you put your groceries at the bottom.
Yeah.
But I'm like, ugh, the struggle is real.
Yeah, the struggle is real. The good thing that I like to Safeway and King Supers. It's easy because I'll
Mm-hmm.
park next to the carts and just take a cart. So that's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
And now that he doesn't really need his,
Oh, so nice. He can
it's
just sit
helped.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey.
no, our classes are for everyone, but they are open and safe for mothers.
Yeah.
But no,
And
we didn't. I want to do something else too. We gotta do something specifically for mothers
okay.
and or pregnant women because imagine being pregnant and then with little kids. Yeah, Marisol. Oof,
I can't.
you going the well. See, I don't remember because I was pregnant
But you
with
were
Sophie and I
pregnant.
had Aurora and she was like 6 months and I
Damn.
had yeah and I had Nayeli
Oh
who
hell
was a
no.
little 7-year-old little terrorizer
I was a terrorizer.
fighting with Aurora because she didn't like her.
My poor Lola Cola.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? I was 7. I didn't know any better. I was
You
just
didn't.
following the example of my parents.
The caucasity.
Let's not
Sorry,
even
Aurora.
open that door. Okay. So what do you want to do?
Okay, so we talked about
No,
your.
like for people who are
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
mothers.
I want to do something like create some kind of program, do something because like I guess the best thing would be obviously go help cook, clean, take care of the kids, do stuff like that. But obviously, if we are
We're
away, we
remote.
can't.
Yeah, we're not. We
So
don't.
then maybe creating some kind of space for that, like meditation, like a meditation class, something.
When you were pregnant, I don't know if meditation would be the right
I just
thing.
wanted to sleep. And I was pregnant. But then too, it's like I think it's really important too, because like when you're pregnant, it's like nobody. You feel like nobody understands you. You feel so lonely. You feel all by yourself. So creating that space so you understand you're not alone. So maybe some kind of support group,
Oh yeah, okay.
some kind of group like positive affirmations, so something just to build
Okay.
you up when
I
you're
like that.
pregnant. I want to build on that, but
Okay.
something.
We'll throw it up and see what they tell us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, what else were we talking about? Our classes. I'm so tired. Something that they've been telling me this morning that I woke up. Oh my god. So during these healings that we were doing with with our shaman, one of the healings was for our lineage
Mm.
and my tobacco. Like the person who was doing my cleanings told me that my tobacco was split,
Oh,
that the ashes were split. First of all, I have never seen that, but I saw it
and it happened
yesterday.
twice yesterday.
It happened twice.
Yeah, I showed you again. You didn't see
Well,
it?
I didn't see it. No, no, no.
Oh.
Damn, that's crazy.
It was a lot smaller though yesterday. The second was a
Yeah,
lot smaller.
yeah. Well, the one that you showed me, it was small because the woman who was doing it to me told me that it was like literally like huge ass divides and
And then
twice.
the first time with me was big, but not that big. And then the second time was a smaller one.
Okay, good. So when she told me that it was split, I was like, what does that mean? Why is my tobacco split? And she was like, well, you walk.
Mira, Dora, what have they been telling you? Chisme, chisme. Dora wants the chisme.
Mm-hmm.
Dora wants the tea. Well, hold on. We want to talk about one other thing, and then we'll give you the tea.
Okay. Um, she was like, well, you walk 2 different paths, sister. And when we first started our classes with our shaman, our Mayan classes, she did tell us, like, look, this gets difficult because it can get messy. You walk 2 different paths, like, 2 different teachings can get messy.
She was no. She just was like, this teaching is a very jealous teaching. Did she say jealous?
She didn't say jealous. No, she
I
just
like the
said,
word jealous because it's like they want to be the one and only in the sense of it's very what's the word? I don't remember the word. But not okay, jealous is a good example, but it's not they're very territorial. They're
oh, okay.
very
Well, I don't know.
But
I
not.
don't like that word.
Yeah, it sounds very negative.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
But she did say it was messy, I think.
Messy, yes.
Yeah.
It gets messy and difficult when you're trying to walk 2, 3 different paths.
Yeah, because the teachings just don't coincide or they have different things. And I remember one of the things that she said that really shook me. So when she would say that, I would just like,
Me and
yeah,
Ailey would be
yeah.
like, haha, yeah.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
still,
We're doing both.
because we're talking about how our Ifa, our Mayan, our curandero stuff, our, it's like all our different paths.
Yeah. Although our curandero and our Mayan, they seem
They
more
walk hand in hand,
similar
yeah.
than our Ifa. Ifa is still similar, but it has its
differences.
more differences and similarities. And so when she would say that, I'd be like, yeah, like not whatever, but a little whatever, because I also started with Natalie in the teachings of everything is one and everything is different manifestations of each other. And so like I was like, I can walk both.
And
Because
yeah,
it's
and
all
that's
the
why we
same.
were like, oh, we're fine. Oh, we
Yeah.
got this. We can do this.
Until one class, she said that she was like, she had to clean up some of like the lines and, clarify that you cannot open up sacred space with these beings and bring in other components. And that freaked me the fuck out because.
And I think what she said there too, that I was like, oh my God, you're right. It's because we're bringing in these old deities, energies, manifestations of God that are old beings. So it's like bringing in who's like a great artist, like number one, bringing in Bad Bunny, and then they really trying to be the opener.
Why the fuck did you bring me into it, rude ass?
I don't know any little up and coming singers. So.
Wait, but
you know what I mean? It's like you can't bring in these huge. So we're calling onto these very old sacred beings, and then we can't use the newer. Like we can't bring in these baby beings, kind of.
but they're not baby beings.
But it's kind of.
Ifa's not baby.
No. But she was saying something like that. No, not Ifa.
I don't remember.
But other ones.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
So she's just saying how these are like the grandparents of the grandparents of the grandparents.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how I understood it.
Okay. I did not understand it like
Okay.
that. It just shook me to the core.
Delete. Go.
No. We don't have to delete that. It's just
No.
did
Cancel.
it. We don't have to cancel that. And well, I just remember that just shook me to the core, and I didn't process it. I was like, I don't know how to make sense of this, and I kind of just didn't. I just kept going, and I hadn't connected with my Ifa in a long time. Like I hadn't done my warriors, I hadn't worn my elekes, like, and when I would wear them, it was when I would do sessions. And I mean, I did try for a while to be more intentional with my warriors, and I did, like, that's basically it. But it reached a point where I started feeling bad because I was connecting more with my Mayan energies than I did with my Ifa, and connecting with my Ifa only when I would go to work. Like I just felt really bad. I was like, I don't think I can do that. I don't want to make them feel like I'm using them, and I don't want to. So I stopped. I stopped using them for work, and I would just call into the Mayan energies when I would work. And I've just been doing that. And when they tell me like I'm split, it's because I'm split between Ifa or the Mayan teachings. And really what it comes down to is I'm very loyal, even understanding that maybe I shouldn't be loyal or whatever, like to a certain extent, but I'm very, very loyal. So I'm very loyal to Ifa. Like I started this journey with Ifa. Ifa opened the doors. I mean, you did basically, but you did through Ifa, opened the doors for the person that I am today.
But I remember my Ifa teacher was like, in one of our readings back during COVID, she was like, you're going to find your teacher. You need to look for your teacher. You need to look for your teacher. And then a couple months ago, I think maybe it was around the time I went to Egypt, I told her, I went to Egypt, I went with Natalie, and blah, blah, blah. She's like, see, I told you would find your teacher. And so I think it's just like this path opened the way for that path. And I think it's not wrong or right. And you have to remember that there's no wrong or right.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the path. And at the end of the day, they're all the same.
Yeah.
It's all one.
Yeah.
It's just the different paths that we're taking and the way the manifestations come, and it's all energy.
Yeah.
That's what
It
it
just
came
makes
down
me
to.
sad.
Yeah.
Makes me sad because I had all these expectations with that path, and it holds a very special place in my heart. And I really did think I was going to continue to grow with them. So it just makes me sad to like think that I'm no longer going to be
Mhm.
in it. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? And all the connections that I made with these Orisha and these beings, like I don't want to let it go, and I don't
Mhm.
want them to feel like I'm abandoning them, and I feel
And I
guilty.
don't
Like
think you
those
have
are
to
the
let them
feelings.
go. It's just different, you know?
Yeah. But I have to let them go to a certain extent because I'm not going to be practicing anymore.
Right. But it's not like
Like I'm not going to further that relationship. It can only go to a certain extent because
but you can
I'm
still
not
be
going to.
friends.
Yeah. But it makes me sad.
Yeah. Hold on, hold on. She's all what the heck she doing?
So basically, that's what the cigar told me, and I was depression, and I was just standing there, and my shaman's like, "You have time to like make that decision," and I was just like, "Yeah, but I feel like the decision's been made." You know what I mean? Um, and I came back, and I'm like still really sad about it, but I was telling my mom, like, I didn't, I didn't even think about letting go of the Mayan path at all. Like that didn't even cross my mind. The Mayan path, and I was telling her the Mayan path has, and it's only been a few months, almost a year. But within these few months, I have connected with myself in such a beautiful, profound way. Like, this is what I've always wanted for myself. Like, I've always wanted this kind of relationship with myself. I have seen so much growth within my being, like my nervous system being
Oh yeah.
pretty calm, my scarcity mentality
Ooh,
not being what it used to be, my insecurity not being what it used to be, or me standing in my power, but from a place of
that's
I
huge.
know
No,
my
it is.
worth,
Yeah.
I know
Oh
my
yeah.
power instead of like an ego or shallow. My ego, oh my God, my ego has transformed and it's a lot more balanced than it used to be.
Mhm.
I really am. I remember somewhere in the podcast, you hear me talking about how I was told to walk with my horse, not on my horse, and I really feel that now, and I'm enjoying walking by my horse,
Mhm.
and it's easier to walk next to my horse instead of on the horse. I haven't been in fetal position crying, you know what I mean? Like it's like the growth that I have seen myself endure is
The growth I have seen. Mhm.
is just like
Ten.
I don't I I don't I don't even think about letting go of mine because it
You
gave me
have
what I
leveled up,
wanted.
sister.
Thank you, sister. Ashe,
For
sister.
sure.
Somebody's calling you. Can I exit out?
Yeah.
So anyways, um and with Aoife, like I had a beautiful connection with these beings, but my teacher, like in the community, I think that's what I was missing. I
Yeah.
was missing.
Oh my God, that is such a good point because we always craved that community we never found.
Yeah, and Natalie gave us that community. And that's what I was telling my mom. I was like, look, we have all of these powerful beings with us. We need to take advantage of having this community with us and recognizing that we have our power, but they stand behind us. And literally when I told you that and I went back to class, like the amount of love that is present, like a community member gave me spaghetti. It was the best fucking spaghetti I have ever tried in my life, first of all. And then another one gave me clothes for my baby and then gave us like the little goodie bags. And then a few days ago, or the last class, the other woman gave us a goodie bag. Like there's so much love there. We have to accept it, right? Because I think we're a little.
Yeah.
We could be closed off, but we don't try to
I'm
be.
just a little jaded.
What do you mean?
Not jaded.
Yeah, I don't think jaded was the right
No,
word.
I just like
You're hard to open up.
I'm very very hard to open up, and then and it's just like right now, I think it was even harder. It's even harder to accept it because it's like I didn't, because I don't want to say even I even expected it because I know how. So I'm talking about my mom.
What are we talking about?
My mom.
Oh, you are a little jaded.
Yeah, now you get it. So it's like okay, I didn't expect her to be helpful, but then I didn't expect her to totally be like not
Not
there,
helpful.
like completely not there. So then for her to not come to be like completely not there during my whole postpartum, like my pregnancy, I get it, whatever, but my postpartum, like nothing. So although she went to the hospital and took me caldo,
Yeah.
but after that, it was like nothing. So I think that for me, I was like, for me, it just gets really hard because it's like, dang, these other people are so much nicer and kinder to me than my mom, you know?
Yeah, but don't even compare because that's where the hurt is,
Yeah.
and just accept it.
And that's the good thing is like I accept it. And when she came around a couple like 6 weeks after the baby was born, she came around and I was just like, okay, hi, fine, you can come visit. Yeah, you can act like nothing. Fine. I have accepted the fact that she is not going to be what I want her to be. And and I also understand she doesn't have the capacity for me to give that to me.
That part, I'm so sorry, Mama.
That's okay.
The good thing
Have you guys?
is, like you said, you have
Yeah.
us, and then you have these community members that want to
Yes.
pour so
I
much
know
love
all
into
the little ladies
you.
are asking me, this baby born, is the baby born? How's the baby? How's the
That's
baby?
the other part. You have all these
Yeah.
older,
My little old ladies are
yeah.
so sweet. Yeah. Yeah.
That's so beautiful because we were talking about a few days ago, or no, I think like within these last few days, we were talking about how you're surrounded by a lot of women that remind you of your mom,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But we didn't talk about how you're surrounded by a lot of beautiful women who are the opposite of your
Sweet,
mom
kind,
and give you a
compassionate.
lot of love. We
Yes.
need to focus on that now.
Right. I'm going to start wrapping up.
Uh-oh, what time is it? Oh, what the fuck? You guys, when you have fun, time flies. You know? Anything there?
My sister, she's so adorable and so sweet, and she came to visit me.
Oh yeah, Dora came in clutch.
Thank you for the clothes. I don't think I told you thank you.
Oh yeah.
She's wearing it. I see you like a lot of bodysuits.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So thank you, sister. I love it.
Yeah, Dora has been amazing, an amazing support, and we love you so much.
So much, Dora Bora.
Um,
Dora Bora 333.
what is it? What's that song? Sugar pie, honey bunch. Okay.
You know that.
I love you. I could open for Bad Bunny. The fuck?
Dora, like you're funny. Con amor.
Um. So you know what? That's the other thing. Community. No, I can't. No. That'd be crazy. Don't be fucking rude.
No, maybe you totally could on a spiritual level. Hell yeah.
You know what? Like I would love to. Maybe not open, but I would love to have like.
All right, guys, we're gonna do a quick little healing session or meditation.
Let's do these cleanses. Lock the fuck in. So, I feel like not the whole thing, but this underlying theme we've been talking about community and the importance of community, and how community can be so healing. Community for healing. Community being healing for mothers. So if you're an expecting mother, if you're a mother, like we're gonna start looking into how to establish a more prominent community, one where we're
If you guys
both
have ideas like for
present.
like mom stuff, mom offerings, pregnancy postpartum offerings, like something that we can do. Like what could it be?
Yeah, let us know because we need to open up that space for us. And then look into our classes also if you're an expecting mother or a mother. Because for a while, for 8 months, that could be a community. I do want something a little bit more
So, oh my god,
established.
So, since we decided to extend the classes and do it monthly, that we're beginning the freaking
For the community. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to be so loud. But yeah, so really look into it because it's not only are we creating an environment where you can heal, you can reclaim your power, you can awaken to your light, but we're also creating that community for you and reminding you that you don't have to walk this path alone. You don't have to heal alone.
Yes.
Ashe. Well, thank you for being here. We love you guys so much. Our TikTok people, our YouTube people. We love you. Marisol, thank you for commenting and showing us this new experience with our YouTube.
Pandora Bora didn't want to go over to YouTube. Just kidding, Dora.
We love you guys. Have a great day and happy Valentine's Day. And for the people who are listening on Spotify or later on YouTube, happy belated Valentine's Day. Okay.
All right.
Ciao.